morning, Faith Lutheran. I'm Shay Turner.
And I'm Marcelo Blanco. Thank you for joining us.
Stakes are high this year for the men's lacrosse.
Today we're going to be finding out what students' favorite classes are.
There's a conspiracy theory floating around about the authenticity of these stores.
Good morning, Faith Lutheran. I'm Maddie Despain.
And I'm Yasha Chapman. Thank you for tuning in.
Ever since the tragedy of October 1, Faith Lutheran has been very active in collecting blood across the Las Vegas Valley for the Red Cross.
Last Friday, Nora Paulus held a successful blood drive here on campus.
Shane Saragoza reports more on this story.
Hi, I'm Shane Saragoza from the FLNN. Today I'm here at the American Red Cross Blood Drive. Let's go see the benefits of donating blood. High school blood drives are very important because kids' blood is purer than most people's blood can be. This year, up to 41 students and parents came out to Faith to donate blood, no matter how scared they were. The next blood drive will be in August, so come out and support. Why did you decide to give blood?
It's for a really good cause, and it's super needed right now, so I think it's a really good thing to do.
I decided to give blood because Las Vegas is my hometown, and to me I feel like it's really important that everybody serves since October 1st.
When was the first time you ever gave blood?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Today was the first time I've given blood.
How do you think this is going to benefit others?
There's a lot of people in need, like even babies and adults. Everybody will receive, or like 90% of people receive blood in a lifetime or something, so it'll help a lot of people, I think.
You know, it might not benefit a lot of people, like even if it helps one person and it saves one life, that's enough for me. I think that's really important.
Why do you have blood drives?
We have blood drives to collect blood for emergencies, people who are in the hospital, not only for acute conditions, but for chronic conditions, and people need blood every day.
How did you become passionate about this?
Well, I've had a lot of family members hospitalized, and I know that we've had a lot of blood given to them from donors just like the ones that are here today. And Nora Paulos, who's the student ambassador here through Faith Lutheran with the Red Cross, is my student aide, and she got me on board.
What are your goals for this blood drive?
Our goal is 57 donors with at least 57 units. Some people donate double, so 57's a big goal, but if we get 50, I'll be thrilled.
How much blood does it take to save a life?
One unit can save 3 people.
Thank you. Don't give up the chance to donate blood because it can save a life. I'm Shane Saragoza from the FLNN. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Shane. We would like to thank everyone who donated blood last Friday, and remember, if you're moved to donate, you can contact the Red Cross.
In other news, the baseball team is having a great season.
That's right, Yasha. The team won against Bonanza last week with a shutout. Grace spoke with the players to get an inside look on this season's successful team.
Hi, I'm Grace from the FLNN, and the varsity baseball team has been leading the conference in wins. We went to get the details on their amazing season.
Yeah, the guys have really worked. I think the St. George tournament really put us together. The guys bonded. They had 4 days to themselves. We got rained out, so they were stuck with each other. So they were really together all the time. When we came back from that trip, we had some big games, and there's a lot of confidence coming, and that's how we were able to roll off, 10 out of 11 or something like that right in a row. And it's just been amazing to watch these guys gel and overcome all the things that we've dealt with over the last year or two. And it's been a lot of fun and just a blessing to watch.
It's been a pretty great season. We've had a fun time with all the guys and just playing baseball and having some fun.
We're doing actually great this year. We clinched the #1 seed.
Faith Lutheran's varsity baseball team clinched the #1 seed last Friday. It was a miracle season because the best pitcher had graduated last year, and Coach Anderson says they're just tired of losing. Are you doing anything differently this season in practice?
Not a whole lot like during the year. We changed some stuff in the fall. In the fall, we really focused on hitting, and it's really paid off. We're scoring like 8.7 runs a game. We still do a lot of pitching. We still do a lot of defense, but not nearly as much as we normally do in the fall. We focused on swinging the bats, and it's really paid off for us.
Practicing a little bit more, just having some fun, taking some BP before our games, and just having a little bit more bonding time to get to know each other.
We'll practice a lot. We'll do a lot of BP, take a lot of ground balls, and just get ourselves ready because we know we can compete at a high level.
It was awesome. We've came a long way. Last couple of years, we've had a lot of struggles, and just climbing that mountain and being on the top, it's pretty cool. Been in this program a long time. I played here, won state titles, played or coached here for 7 years now. I've won state titles, and this feels pretty much as good as all of those have felt.
It was amazing, you know, first 4A clinch for Faith Lutheran, and it was just a good old time being out there.
It felt great because the last 2 years we never made the playoffs. We were always joke of the program and stuff, so just feels good to prove ourselves.
Come support the senior night game tonight. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Grace.
The team plays tonight at home against El Dorado at 4 p.m. Make sure to go out and show some support.
Yasha, the last couple weeks are upon us.
Right, Maddie. Finals are coming up, and Anna Mazzari went around school asking students how they are studying for the finals.
There is a little over 1 week, 9 days, 216 hours, 777,600 seconds until the first day of finals. How are you preparing? Are you preparing at all? I'm Anna Masseri with the FLNN.
Crush, kill, destroy, stress. Crush, kill, destroy, stress. Crush, kill, destroy, stress. Crush, kill, destroy, stress.
I'm usually pretty good about studying, so I'm not really always stressed out, but the classes that I know I need to get like a certain grade to keep an A, I stress out about.
Yeah, I definitely get stressed about them before we take them, especially if I need to get like a higher grade than I would like to, like if there's not enough cushion.
I mean, I stress, but sometimes it's just like easy. Just depends on the final I take.
Finals can be worth as much as 20% of your grade, so get to studying, Faith Lutheran. I'm Anna Masseri reporting from the FLNN.
Thank you, Anna. We wish everyone good luck on their finals.
Lacrosse had their senior night last Friday, April 26th.
Senior night is an emotional night for the players and parents, as it is the last scheduled home game of the season.
The players were honored with their family and fans around. The team won with a score of 12-4. I spoke with a few key players earlier this week.
Every senior says, and it gets kind of old and cliche, but the time really does fly. And
the senior nights the years previous, and it was always like, that's the seniors.
So just enjoy it.
They brought really good morale to the team and just lifted everyone's spirits from their experience.
The seniors have impacted this year's team a lot. I mean, a good amount of the seniors are starters, and even the ones that aren't starters are they're good leaders on the sidelines.
Practice in the off season, keep training. Don't like leave your stick in the closet or something like that. You got to constantly be practicing.
But overall, I'm just really appreciating the time I have with the team. This year's team, I feel like, has been the closest I've been a part of with varsity these 4 years.
Just looking forward to just spending the rest of the time I have with my teammates for this short while that's left.
You get a lot of respect from the younger guys, but at the same time, they're your brothers, so it's like you can joke around and all that, and so it really is just kind of like a family there.
I'd like to go out on top. That's always nice. I've won one state championship. I'd like to win another, get a second ring before I leave.
The team plays their first playoff game tonight here at Faith at 7 p.m. Go out to the lacrosse field and support the crew.
Maddie, did you know that comics have been around entertaining people since 1837?
Wow, people have been into comic books for a really long time.
Yes, that's right. Comic books have risen over the years. The books have turned into action movies, shows, and cosplay items.
Jenna has more.
With the increasing popularity in comic book movies and TV shows, both in theaters and on popular streaming services such as Netflix and Hulu, it seems like nerd culture is taking over. I'm Jenna for the FLNN, here at Level Up to learn more. Captain Marvel made over $1 billion worldwide. Do you think other comic adaptations have the same potential?
I think definitely, especially in the coming years. I feel like a lot of, nerd culture has been becoming more mainstream and mainstream. You've seen anime used to be super niche, but now it's becoming more of a big topic now. And I feel like more Marvel movies, especially with Endgame coming out or it already being out, I feel like it's going to get even more and more revenue.
So I had to take off all my upper body parts as they're up right here and on the floor too. But I still have the morph suit and I'm not wearing anything underneath, and so I can't take it off. And so instead of I had to cut up my burger to eat it. It's kind of hard because it's supposed to be hand food. So
Why do you think comic book movies and TV shows are becoming more popular with high-grossing titles like The Umbrella Academy and The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina bringing in around 45 million viewers on Netflix alone?
I'm thinking a lot of the suspense and action is what a lot of people like, but also seeing the good.
A lot of the time these conventions are meant to either buy things or get things that you wouldn't be able to get at a normal convenience store or grocery store or whatnot. So right now we are waiting in line to get specialty root beer. What smaller or lesser known comic titles would you like to see adapted into a movie or TV show?
I love a lot of comic books, but I feel like a lot of action-based ones are really difficult to do. One that's not really like action-based that I love is a Korean comic called Lookism.
I definitely would want to have a rerun of like the Teen Titans series because I love Teen Titans.
So we're cosplaying from a podcast called The Adventure Zone. It's a D&D roleplay podcast with 3 brothers and their dad. And they have a lot of really good representation and really good storytelling and just really genuine and fun characters.
This is like kind of old, but not really. It's Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I really love that series.
In terms of like Marvel, I'd like to see some like lesser known heroes and villains be put into the movies, even for like cameos, like Squirrel Girl and like Kitty Pryde. Like they do have movies, but their cameo time is really short.
How did you decide on this cosplay today?
So it's Sunday, you know, it's slow, and I just wanted to get more a more chillax look.
What do you think made the Avengers film so successful compared to other live-action adaptations, especially with so much hype surrounding Endgame?
I definitely think like the whole teamwork aspect, and a lot of the viewers were from like old times, so like old times like the 1990s and such. So they're really excited to see their childhood come back to them, and just like the teamwork around it, and like the rivalry between some of them like shows like true human flaws and such like that. So I feel like we actually connect to those characters more than we really think.
Current titles in the working include Deadly Class and Umbrella Academy Season 2. I'm Jenna for the FLNN, signing off.
For the last time, signing off from the FLNN, I'm Yasha Chapman.
And I'm Maddie Despain. Thank you for tuning in and see you next week.
God bless.